CGCP3218 by Chestatica. White only has a pair of knights and a pawn, whereas black has a rook, bishop, and 3 pawns. So black is ahead in material. Furthermore, black's pawn is close to promotion. What should white do here? I think most chess players looking at this position, if they had to pick a side, they would rather play black. What happens if white plays knight to d3? Well, then b4, knight to e3, b5, knight to f5, bishop to b8, maybe knight to f2, king to g2. Knight capturing rook would be a mistake because after king captures knight, black is winning. So maybe knight to e3 check, king to g3. Now knight captures rook, check, king to h4, knight to f5 check, king to g5. And this game is basically a draw. So white is not too bad off. A draw is within reach. But what would you say if it was revealed that there's actually a forced mate for white from this position? Let's see how it works. Okay, we have a forced mate in 5. White is either able to draw or lose this position. But black, even though he has more material, his position isn't as good as it could be. In fact, it's actually quite bad such that white can force a mate. How? By playing knight to e3. Okay, so here if b4, king to e1, and whatever black plays, knight to e2 mates. So black doesn't play b4. Instead he plays bishop to b8. White continues with knight to d3. Black responds bishop to g3, guarding that f2 square. And what does white do? He just plays f4. Black might continue with b4, knight to e5, and notice how knight to f3 cannot be stopped. What if bishop captures pawn? Well, then knight captures bishop, b4, and knight to h3 mates. The rook on h1 is basically useless. Looking back at the original position, do you think you would have found that? Might you even have resigned? I think you know the answer to that one.